Hey, what's up everyone? Rogue Maverick here. So, first off I want to just quickly address, yeah, I have not been the best about uploading, but that's honestly because I've been busy the last month and a half. I was part of a nasty car accident, and I started a new job that's, for the couple weeks, was draining me, honestly, but I've been loving it. It's a seasonal job, but yeah, that's where I've been. But while I was at work, I actually caught wind of a Nintendo Direct for today, and I was like, you know what? This is a good little bit of a good chance to start creating and uploading more stuff again. I don't know how long it'll take for it to appear on my channel, because I'll have to basically just do a little bit of post-production work, but it should be on its way up within a couple of hours if all goes according to plan. So I'm a little on the early side. Yeah, about 8 minutes, so yeah. There is a game that I've been thinking about giving a Let's Play, though. Not sure if it'll probably have to be through Dolphin, unless the port gets some good updates to actually fix more of the game. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, Sonic Colors Ultimate. I pre-ordered the game barely in time to get the Digital Deluxe Early Access, and it took me some time to actually notice what was going on. But I was about Zone 2, Zone 3 before I really noticed that the sound balance was horrendous. The same sound effect could randomly change where it was positioned. Sometimes it would come out only in the left channel, sometimes only in the right, sometimes off to the right, sometimes center where it was supposed to. Oh, it's nasty, it's a disaster. But, I mean, that was the least of its concerns. At launch, there was a set of glitches, including one that was so easy to access, all you had to do was back out to the world map and then into a planet to activate a glitch that basically takes the game its name too literally. There were these nasty, actually potentially seizure-inducing color glitches that seem to have been fixed in the latest patch. I don't know for sure. I haven't actually tried to figure it out. There's some nasty presentation issues with it, but the core game itself is actually really good. Like, I used to think the DS version was still the better of the two. And I think in some ways I do think that's the case, because it's more tightly designed, I guess. But my god, Sonic Colors the level design is actually really good stuff. Is it the best Sonic level design? No, not really, but it's definitely quite good. Alrighty. Time is it? Oh, we're gonna, where did I put my phone? There it is. Another 5 minutes. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Sorry about that. My mouth is feeling a bit dry. Anywho, another thing that's kind of kept me from really getting around to create more content is, unfortunately, these days I'm actually starting to find my computer's getting surprisingly full. I mean, with the Windows laptop I used to have, it wasn't all that powerful to run most of the newer games, like within the last 15-ish years, if it was 3D stuff. So, I didn't have all these big AAA games installed. Why would I if they don't even run like really properly at all? Now I do, and so I like to keep these games I have been regularly playing, and unfortunately I only have 512 gigabytes of storage. That's kind of problematic when the entirety of the Doom series, when installed, takes up like 130 gigs of that. Yeah, with all the content downloaded, because I purchased the massive freaking bundle of Doom games. All because it was on. I think it was actually on sale. Yeah, it was on sale if I recall correctly. And I get to play with keyboard and mouse. I had already accustomed to that with Doom, like the 93 Doom. So I thought, you know what? Sure. And I was playing that on my first graphics card with Doom 2016. Until that graphics card, out of nowhere, it died. Just straight up died on me. And that was fun. So I had a gaming PC that was power-wise, really, for 3D processing, about on par of a computer from mid-2000s kind of thing. Generally not really enough to handle some games. Although, oddly enough, Sonic Generations PC could actually run at a surprisingly stable 60 FPS at 720, which is perfectly acceptable to me. I know the full HD or 1080p definitely looks better on modern displays, but I will settle for 720p if it means getting a good performance, which it did. It wasn't a flawless 60 FPS, but I'd say it hit that mark or close to it 75-80% of the time, which is enough for me to consider that pretty good performance, because sometimes even the most optimized games are gonna chug a little. There's things you can do to mitigate that, but sometimes you just can't escape. Oh, should be starting any second now, because it's like 6:59. So, I don't know what they're gonna reveal. There's some stuff I'm hoping for, but okay. Turn that down for my end. What is this? Wait. Okay, no, I thought. Oh, this is I'm gonna guess this is Monster Hunter. Yeah, Capcom, Dragons. It's Monster Hunter. I don't know, I've tried the demo of a couple of the 3DS games. At the time it didn't grab me. Although I actually tried the demo of one of them not that long ago. Like within the last year or so, and it just... I don't know, it doesn't interest me. It's a DLC campaign or pack or whatever. Summer 2022. Man, we're close to 2022, I just realized. Massive expansion. I wonder if it's like the Ancient Gods DLC in terms of size.
Hello everyone, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide
I'm gonna
for
turn off
today's
closed
Nintendo
captioning.
Direct. What you just saw was the first trailer for Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak, the massive expansion for Monster Hunter Rise. Our friends at Capcom are working on many new elements that will enhance the experience for players of Monster Hunter Rise, including new stories, locales, monsters, and, although not touched on in the trailer, new hunting actions and quest rank. Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak, is scheduled to release as paid DLC in summer 2022.
Interesting.
Please stay tuned for more information in the future. Alright, let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Okay, this ought to be interesting. Still not, don't get sick of that
Party
sound.
during the day or at night.
Aw.
It's almost time to party!
Oh,
in the
that's
Mario
right.
Party Superstars game.
Forgot about
Along with
this.
Spaceland and Peach's birthday cake, several other boards make their return. Take a stroll around Woody Woods, but watch out for those Monty moles. They'll change the board's direction when you least expect it.
Oh,
Travel between two islands and Yoshi's tropical island. Toadette's got the star, but she might swap places with Bowser at the last second.
huh.
Party day and night in Horrorland. That King Boo statue is harmless during the day, but at night, it'll swipe stars from unsuspecting players. Need a break from boards? Head to Mount Minigames and play in minigame-only courses. Compete against players worldwide for the longest win streak in survival, or work together in the cooperative multiplayer tag match. Mount Minigames will have 7 courses available. All boards and minigames support online play. So
Interesting.
invite family, friends, and frenemies, and get ready for the party of a lifetime. Mario Party Superstars launches on the Nintendo Switch system October 29th.
Don't know if I'll get
Pre-orders are
that
available
right
now
away,
on
but
Nintendo eShop.
this is definitely on my radar. That's something for sure.
A new RPG is in the cards.
Ooh.
Welcome to Voice of Cards.
This looks like Fire Emblem. Oh, maybe not.
At the Queen's behest,
Oh, I guess
you'll set
not.
off on a fantastical journey to slay a fearsome dragon for honor and fortune. Everything in this realm is represented as cards, from the protagonists to shops, towns, and environments. In this fresh take on tabletop RPGs, you'll square off in turn-based card battles where your skills and a little bit of luck will determine the victor.
This looks interesting. Not my cup of tea, but this looks quality enough.
A spellbinding experience from the creative minds of Yoko Taro and Yosuke Saito is about to unfold.
Those names don't mean anything to me.
Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars.
Okay,
launches on
that's why it
Nintendo
looks
Switch
quality.
October 28th.
Square
Pre-orders
Enix.
and a free demo will be available today on Nintendo eShop.
Alright, if there's a free demo, I'll give it a try.
Become a hero or an absolute disaster of a human being. You awaken in a hotel room in the city of Revachol, devoid of your memories. Soon, you learn that you're a detective and get entangled in a strange murder case in the groundbreaking role-playing adventure Disco Elysium: The Final Cut. As you interrogate people and uncover clues, internal dialogues will begin. To investigate, you'll need the help of the 24 skills living within you. Your behaviors and available choices will change depending on how you develop these skills, directly impacting how the story progresses.
That's kind of interesting. I mean, that's pretty typical fare, but I don't know.
What sort of detective will you become? Disco Elysium: The
It can
Final
always be
Cut
interesting
launches
to-
digitally on Nintendo Switch
see
October 12th.
how a
The
story
physical version
unfolds
of the
based
game
on my
will launch early
choices.
2022. Pre-orders for the digital version begin today on Nintendo eShop. Uncover more stories in Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
This is a game that's been on my radar, and I got to try it, but I don't know. Hyrule Warriors just never appealed to me all that much. I mean, I've enjoyed borrowing it from a friend,
friend of yours. It seems I owe him as well.
but
King of Hyrule must not fall!
You know, you're pretty good for a little kid.
We'd better partner up on this, don't you think?
They won't harm you.
I wonder if the DLC campaigns are going to tie into the beginning of Breath of the Wild. I know it was kind of considered an alternate timeline, but what if that was meant for the expansion pack for the finish off?
Take that!
Okay, that's pretty funny how there's buffering issues on a game that at least the base game didn't run particularly well.
Ready, set, Chocobo! Start your engines and get set for a new racing experience.
What the?
Race as familiar Final Fantasy characters like Chocobo and Gilgamesh to be the first across the finish line.
Huh.
Edge out the competition by using drift boost to cut corners. Magical stones called Magicites are contained inside items. Collect these throughout courses to cast magic.
This looks like an this looks pretty much like a Mario Kart clone.
Cast even more powerful
And I'm not saying the clone is being a process of bad. Like, this looks interesting, like fun enough to play, but
also has a special ability. Use it at the right
it's
time
quite clear it's inspired by Mario Kart. Like, you can't deny that.
Engine customization options will be available, as well as local and online multiplayer.
But I'm always in the mood for something. Sometimes I like Mario Kart, but
Up to
you know,
64 players can compete in a bracket-style tournament to determine the racing champion.
and as soon as I say this, it seems like
Chocobo
it's
GP
showing
races
that, hey, it's also
exclusively onto Nintendo Switch
losing
next
a Mario Kart clone.
What did you think? Before we show you our next video, we have some news about the last
That's
fighter.
ah,
of the
here we
Super
go.
Smash Brothers
Let's see who it
Ultimate
is.
Game.
Let's see if it's someone I actually care about.
Mr. Sakurai, the game's director, will reveal this fighter in the
Oh!
final Mr. Sakurai Presents video on October 5th.
Or so we
He'll
think.
also show you how to use this fighter, so please look forward to it. It's been about 3 years since the game was released. This will be the last presentation about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I hope you'll check it out.
Well, that's kind of what they said after the first pack. And then there was a
Next,
second
please
pass
take a look at
pack.
this.
Huh. This looks like a Nintendo-fied version of The Last of Us. Trust me, that's a compliment, because I love The Last of Us. The sequel is okay. Just was, especially, the biggest thing I had with it was just kind of a little too long for its own. Oh, this is Kirby! Huh. A new Kirby game. Finally. We interrupt this Kirby reveal to bring you Crash Bandicoot. Kirby and the Forgotten Land? What?! A 3D Kirby game? Oh, that's cool! People have been, asking for this for like 20, 25 years at this point? Yeah, it's about 25-ish years. People have been asking for a 3D Kirby game, and it's finally happening. No freaking way! That's cool! Okay, I think I'm definitely gonna have to get that. And I see how they make sure that Kirby's playability isn't too overpowered in 3D. Copyability is nice. Okay, this is on my radar for sure. So is this gonna be like open world, stage-based, collectathon? I honestly can't tell you, but I'm sold. This game looks fun. Okay, that is awesome. Spring 2022, so it's not that far away. I'm definitely gonna have to keep an eye on that.
That was the trailer for Kirby and the Forgotten Land. In this new game, you can freely move around in 3D areas using familiar Kirby moves. The setting also appears to be mysterious, filled with abandoned structures from a past civilization. What lies in store for Kirby? The game is scheduled to release in spring 2022. We hope you'll look forward to Kirby's new adventure.
Oh, I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Next, we have this to show you.
I like playing Kirby
Please
games,
take a
honestly. Not a big fan of Kirby, but I definitely will never turn down playing one of his games. Oh, something Animal Crossing related. Is this a new Animal Crossing, or is this add-ons for New Horizons? Yeah, that's what it was called. Oh, okay, it's actually talking about an Animal Crossing Direct. Oh, a New Horizons Direct. Never mind.
Since its launch in 2020, the Animal Crossing New Horizons game has been enjoyed by many players around the world.
Except for yours truly.
New free content will arrive.
I
in
don't know, I've
November.
just never been that big on Animal
In
Crossing. I've tried it a
preparation for
couple
its
of times,
release,
just
we will
never
be
got
airing
into
an
it.
Animal Crossing New
Massive
Horizons
respect for it,
Direct
of
in
course,
October.
but
In it, we'll go over the content in more detail.
and it's not like I don't like slower paced
Please be on the
games.
lookout for the air date of this presentation.
Because, I mean,
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
when it comes to slower paced games, I'm just trying to think.
2 games, 1 game update, and lots of fun.
Huh.
4 more free content is coming to the Mario Golf Super Rush game.
Nice. I gotta pick
Koopa
this game
Troopa
up.
enters the fairway as a playable character.
I'm still I'm a Mario Golf fanatic. I
Tricky
love
shots
Mario
and
Golf.
dashes to mess with the competition.
I even like it I've even enjoyed
Ninja will also
actually
be
playing the Game Boy Color game.
Take
despite it
advantage
being
of
so much
Ninja's
limited
blinding
compared
speed
to this.
outpace opponents. 2 courses are also being added. These additions will come swinging in as a free software update later today. What's this? An invitation. You're invited to live in a magical world with Mickey Mouse and dozens of Disney characters. Spend time with Disney friends, craft your own whimsical costumes and furniture, and explore delightful Disney-themed worlds. All downloadable content from the original Nintendo 3DS version is included. Disney Magical World 2 Enchanted Edition soars onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Neat.
A beloved Star Wars game is coming to Nintendo Switch. Blast off to captivating planets and join forces with Jedi, droids, and outcasts in this blend of action, role-playing, and adventure. Will you
yeah,
use the
I've heard
Force for
some
good,
good
or will you
things
be
about
lured
this
to the
game,
dark
and
side?
I'm kind of
Your
interested
choices
in trying
determine the
it. And it
galaxy's
seems
fate
like now
in
it's coming to
Star Wars,
Switch,
Knights of the Old
so...
Republic, launching on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, this was
November
originally on
11th.
Xbox, if memory
Pre-orders
serves. Like
begin
the
today
original
on Nintendo eShop.
Xbox from the early 2000s.
There's one thing you must always remember. Stay human. This is the city, humanity's last stronghold against a virus that turns people into the undead. In the cloud version of Dying Light 2 Stay Human, you'll
Cloud
need to master
version.
both parkour and tactical combat. to
I swear,
survive
I don't know.
open-world action
I'm of
RPG.
two minds with this
Explore
cloud
the world,
version stuff.
or
I
with
mean,
up
it's
to
cool
3 other
that
players
the
in
Switch
online
is
co-op
going to be
as
able
you
to play
unravel the
these
dark
games
secrets
in
of
some
those in
capacity.
power during the day.
But having it as a cloud
And plunder
version
the
basically
layers
flat
of
out
the
requires
infected
an
at night.
internet connection. And
Your
it just,
decisions will
I
shape
don't know,
the
that
story,
doesn't
but
sit
they'll
well
also
with me.
have consequences. No matter where your actions lead you, there's one thing you must always remember. Stay human.
I like it playing it.
While you're at
Honestly,
it, take the prequel on the go
Oh.
in Dying Light
is this?
Platinum
Oh,
Edition.
I guess this isn't cloud.
Scavenge for supplies, craft weapons, and face hordes of the infected in a post-apocalyptic open world.
Honestly, though, if I'm playing
Stay
this
Human
something like
Cloud
this, I'd
version launches
just go
on
with
Nintendo Switch
playing on
February
PC
4th, 2022. Free demo will
because
also launch
ooh,
the same day on Nintendo eShop.
um,
Dying Light Platinum Edition comes to
a
Nintendo
keyboard and mouse
Switch
will just
October
be more
19th.
ideal for me
Pre-orders
because
begin today
it works
on
for me
Nintendo
for
eShop.
stuff like Doom and the like.
Utility, morality, or liberty.
Aw.
In Triangle Strategy, a fiery chronicle of war presented in stunning HD 2D,
My apologies.
your actions will lead you through a riveting story that changes based on the decisions you make. In the end, where will your conviction guide you?
This looks like a.
I've gone to the one place
This
I
looks like it was
cannot
inspired by
follow.
Fire Emblem
In
Three
response to the
Houses.
survey about the demo released in February of this year, the game has been fine-tuned with a focus on elements that received lots of feedback. These include adjustments to the difficulty, improvements to on-screen visuals, camera angle controls, the ability to review previous dialogue, and streamlined game flow and loading times.
Now that earns a lot of respect for me.
More details are now available
A
on
company actually
Nintendo.com.
basically putting out an earlier version, getting feedback
Triangle
to
Strategy
legitimately
will
improve the
launch
game,
on Nintendo Switch March 4th, 2022.
earns nothing but with the highest respect from me.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, Metroid Prime Dread. It's weird. I'm excited for this, but at the same time, have little interest in it. At the same time, I think the problem is I've never really gotten into Metroid games from beginning to end. I know they're enjoyable games. I love playing them. Well, at least the 2D games. The 3D ones I just can't get into. They just don't. Maybe it's the interesting control scheme. If I've only ever played the GameCube version. The Wii versions are tough for me to actually play. Isn't this being developed by Mercury Steam, though? The same people behind Metroid Samus Returns on 3DS? So it certainly looks like it's using the same engine. I mean, don't get me wrong, this looks really good. So my interest, it's not the fact that does this game interest me. It does, but just I'm not sure if I want to actually get the game because I have trouble getting with the Metroid game all the way through.
Still exists, and
What?
figure out why the EMI research robots in search
The
of it
X-Parasite?
have mysteriously gone dark.
Oh,
Early
Nintendo,
readings
you are
reveal that
ballsy.
planet
They could have
ZDR
just
is
like
divided
made
into
a,
multiple environments.
just like reboot the
each with
franchise
its
or
own
something.
planets.
But no, they're
And
continuing
all
right
their
after Metroid Fusion, which released in 2002, I
Remnants
believe.
of the mighty
That's almost
Chozo
20 years ago
civilization
now.
Are also scattered throughout, including
I mean, it was
evidence that
interesting
the
enough that
Chozo
Metroid
may have once
Pro-
called
4
the planet
Fusion,
their home. Visit Metroid.nintendo.com
came out
to read
8 years
Metroid
after
Dread Report
after
Volume
Super
8 for a
Metroid had
detailed
originally
account of the
released.
terrain
Almost
and
20
life forms
years.
you may encounter in the Metroid
And they're
Dread
just
game.
going,
Be
yeah,
sure to view the other
this is the
Metroid
next
Dread
game.
reports there as well. You'll want to prepare yourself for the dangers that lie ahead.
Metroid Dread launches on Nintendo Switch October 8th.
Oh, it's not that far
Pre-orders
away.
are
I
available now on
forgot
Nintendo
about that.
eShop.
Like, I didn't realize it was that close.
How was that? Up next, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Ooh!
Many people have been using Nintendo Switch Online since it launched in September 2018. In addition to the current membership, we'll be adding a new membership plan.
Okay.
As a part of this new plan's content,
Ha! Looks like the rumors were accurate. Woohoo!
you'll be able to play a collection of Nintendo 64 games.
Yeah, that's gonna not go well. Now
The Nintendo
the
64 system
But at
launched
least-
25 years ago.
it just they put out.
I think the
Oh,
system gave many players their first 3D
Yeah.
gaming experiences.
putting out
as
the
well as
less
intense
good
four-player
version
multiplayer
of Mario
action.
64 now.
With Nintendo Switch, up to 4 people can play select Nintendo
Mario Kart
64
64,
games
Star
locally
Fox
or
64.
online.
Those are worth the price of admission for me.
Also, with this new membership plan, in addition to the Nintendo 64 games, you can play a collection of games from Sega's Genesis system.
Oh my god. I did not expect that.
This means you'll be able to play these classic games whenever and wherever you'd like. The new plan will include all elements of the base Nintendo Switch Online
How much extra
membership,
is it gonna be?
as well as the ability to play the included Nintendo 64 and Genesis games. This is Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack. This new membership plan will be added in late October.
Hey, that's probably about the time where my
Of course, you'll
Membership
still be
is-
able to continue using the existing plans. Also, those who have an existing membership plan can change over to the new plan.
honestly, I'm due for my renewal
We'll share
date is
more
coming up
details about this
soon.
new membership plan at a later time, including the exact release date and pricing information.
Oh, okay, they're not
For
telling
now,
me.
however, we'd like to announce the games that will be available when it launches.
Ooh,
You'll be able to play the Nintendo 64 games shown here,
and
as well
oh
as these Genesis games.
no, Sonic 3. Not even
We'll also
Sonic
continue
1.
adding more Nintendo 64
Ooh.
games such as The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask and F-Zero X, as well as other Nintendo 64 and Genesis
Mario
games going
Golf.
forward.
Nice, nice. Paper Mario? What? Oh my god.
Furthermore, we've prepared Nintendo 64 and Genesis controllers to ensure the games can be played with the same style controls from their original releases.
I probably will go for the Sega Genesis first.
Both can be used wirelessly.
Actually, N64 would be.
These controllers will be available for purchase by any Nintendo Switch Online member.
That's basically 60 for me up here in Canada.
We hope you'll look forward to this new membership plan, Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Okay, that was cool. Really awesome,
There's
actually.
plenty to play in these collections.
Alright, let's see what they got.
Cyberpunk meets fantasy in this 3-game collection of cult classic RPGs. As a Shadowrunner mercenary, you'll explore a dystopian future where magic has reawakened and fantasy creatures have come back to life.
Interesting.
Immersive branching narratives, skill-based character growth, and gripping turn-based tactical combat await in Shadowrun Trilogy, launching on Nintendo Switch next year. The perpetual struggle against
Nice!
Dracula continues. Castlevania Advance Collection.
Wait,
brings
was that
together
Richter
4 classic
Belmont?
Castlevania games with deathly beautiful graphics
Ah!
and hauntingly
Oh,
epic
wait.
music. The Rewind, Quick Save, and button mapping features will
Ooh,
also
Rondo,
ramp up
Castlevania
your
Dracula
fight against
X
evil.
for Super
All
NES.
regional versions
That's
of each
the
game, as well as a gallery
worst
mode with
version.
never-before-seen artwork are included.
Rondo of Blood should have been
Castlevania Advance
the
Collection
one that
launches
was
on
included.
Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh well. Wait, later today? Huh.
An almighty classic returns.
I might still get it then. Woo.
The classic Super NES game ActRaiser returns on Nintendo Switch.
I've
now
heard
remastered
that
in
name
HD.
before.
As the Lord of Light and Almighty God, only you can save mankind from the forces of Tanzra, the Lord of Dark. You'll wage war in 2 phases. First, strike down monsters in the side-scrolling action phase to liberate the lands from the grasp of evil. Master swordsmanship and magic to vanquish all who stand in your path. Then, cultivate the lands you've liberated in the world-building creation phase.
Interesting.
It's up to you to decide which structures will be destroyed to make way for new ones, creating a flourishing civilization. As you do so,
Kinda reminds me
your
of Sim
powers
City.
will increase, giving you an edge in both phases. Alternate between the original and rearranged versions of the beloved soundtrack and enjoy brand new music.
Honestly, I'd definitely
New
go with the
stages
Super
and new
NES
boss
version,
battles also
personally,
await.
because I like how it sounds.
ActRaiser Renaissance descends onto Nintendo Switch later today.
Very next. That's why I've heard that name before.
A new chapter is about to unfold.
I have yet to actually play this or Undertale. I know I probably just destroyed a lot of my gamer credibility, but I don't care. I mean, it just never looked all that enticing for me to actually bite the bullet and, get it to play. But, I can't deny that it's been a popular indie success, and I'm very happy for that. Huh. Hot Wheels Unleashed. Ooh, track builder. Okay, that does make it a bit more interesting for me. Shin Megami Tensei 5? Isn't that like a current gen game? Well, current gen as in PS4, Xbox One. Wreckfest. Ooh. That looks kind of fun. Waka waka waka. I was just thinking I would love to have Pac-Man on the Switch. Just the other day, I was chatting with my friend about one of my friends about that, and now it's on Switch. Kind of interesting. It wasn't a standalone release until now,
there are
but
still a few more announcements in today's Nintendo Direct.
Koizumi-san.
Oh, Miyamoto-san. What brings you in?
I wanted to make an announcement, so I was hoping I could step in.
Oh, of course.
Hi, everyone.
he's
I'm
looking
Shigeru
good for his
Miyamoto.
age. Isn't he
We
in his
previously announced
60s,
that
I
I
think,
have been
now?
working with the Hollywood movie
I don't
studio
know.
Illumination and its CEO
Oh,
and producer
the Super
Chris
Mario
Meledandri-san,
movie.
who are known for movies like Despicable Me and Sing, in making a full-length animated Mario movie for the big screen. Today, I wanted to announce its theatrical release timing.
Oh.
Ta-da! The movie will be released in theaters in holiday 2022. The release date for North America is on December 21st, and we'll be announcing release dates for Japan,
Oh,
Europe, and
that's
other
a-
regions
that
at a later time.
stings that
It'll
it's
be a
still
while
so
longer
far-
until we can share a glimpse of Mario in action on the big screen. But today, I also wanted to reveal our key cast members. who
Please
will
be
voicing
Martinet.
Mario
Please
and
be
his friends
Martinet.
in the movie. First, of course, is Mario, who will be played by Chris Pratt. He's so cool.
Why
Mario
wouldn't they
will
bring
be talking
Martinet?
a lot in the movie. Please look forward to Mario as performed by the very talented Chris-san.
I'm gonna have to hear his
Next,
voice
Princess
as
Peach
Mario
will be played
to
by
be
Anya
convinced.
Taylor-Joy. I can't wait to see a very spirited Princess Peach. Mario's little brother, Luigi, will be played by Charlie Day. I'm excited for you to see
Luigi.
this timid sibling appear on screen.
Jack
Bowser
Black
will be
is
played by
Bowser?
the one and
Okay,
only
you
Jack
know what?
Black.
I can see that.
I'm expecting a monster performance by Jack-san.
Honestly, I can see that. Jack Black is Bowser.
The
Yeah,
comedian
that
Keegan-Michael Key will be
I
playing
think that'll
Peter.
work.
I'm looking forward to great comedic moments. Even though this is a Mario movie,
Seth Rogen as Donkey
will
Kong?
also be making an appearance.
You know
He
what?
will be played
That-
by Seth Rogen.
That actually makes a lot of
I'm
sense.
eager for you
I
to
believe
see
he played
humorous Donkey Kong
Pumbaa
by
in.
Seth's son.
What, I think it was the 20.
And of course, Charles
Yeah, I think it
Martinet,
was.
who has voiced Mario and many more Nintendo characters.
I
in our
think it
games
was the
over the years,
2019 Lion
is
King
also
remake.
involved.
Remake.
And
But
will be appearing in
yeah,
surprise
unless I'm
cameos
confusing
in
him
the
with the
movie.
94 release. But either way, they were both pretty good.
We also have more incredible talent joining the film to play some of our other
Names
beloved
don't ring a bell.
characters. That is all I can share with you today about the Mario movie. This is a very collaborative project between Illumination and Nintendo.
Not even a screenshot
involving
showing
dreaming
art
up all
style.
sorts of ideas, and I myself am enjoying a creative process that is a little bit different from making games. It may be a while until we can share more updates, but I hope you'll look forward to it. Koizumi-san, back
It's
to
a
you.
cautious excitement, honestly.
Please look forward to Mario's adventure jumping into the world of motion pictures. Next, we'd like to show you this.
Ah, this is footage for Splatoon 3. What? Oh, I honestly, again, it's not a surprise. But this is not a bad soundtrack already. Ooh, this is a banger. I'll be honest though, I really don't see much of a difference between this and Splatoon 2. Okay, no, I take that back. That hook shot or thing could change the game. Huh? Oh, this is probably the single player campaigns. This looks interesting enough. I haven't played a whole lot of Splatoon 2, but I do enjoy what I've played of it, but don't know if I'll get Splatoon 3 though. Still makes me wonder how that's cute.
Hello everyone. I'm a researcher from the Squid Research Lab. I've been meticulously studying the mysterious squids that can transform into humanoid form. What you just saw was the latest research footage from Splatoon 3. Allow me to share a bit of what we know so far. Splatoon 3 takes place in Splatsville. It's known as the City of Chaos. Centered around Splatsville are the Splatlands, a place long inhabited by advanced sea creatures such as squids and octopuses. Buildings spanning several generations are crammed into the city, creating its distinctive culture. In the Splatlands, turf war appears to be a popular activity. Its basic rules are unchanged. 2 4-player teams compete against each other to ink the most area. However, the trend seems to have undergone a major shift, with the existence of new main and special weapons confirmed.
How did I not notice the
in the latter portion of the
mechs?
footage, we were able to observe
They only
story
sunk in
mode,
now.
the single-player campaign.
Return of the mammalians.
Meaning, the reappearance of mammals appears to be the theme of story mode this time around.
Okay.
What could this possibly mean in a world where all mammals, except for 2 cats, have vanished? It appears that there's still a lot to uncover. But we'll continue with our research and keep you updated once more results become available. Please look forward to more Splatoon 3.
That's
updates to come. See you next time.
So the game's not even ready yet. Okay.
So, what did you think? Splatoon 3, taking place in a new world, is scheduled to release in 2022.
Oh.
Please look forward to future updates. Okay, this is the last trailer we have to show you today.
Alright, let's see what they
Please
got.
take a look.
Ah, it's platinum. Wait. Is this? This what I think it might actually be?
HQ 接敵した距離50対象は北東に向かって移動中遅れこちら本部了解した作戦を開始せよ了解
Is this Bayonetta 3?
打撃用意撃て対戦車砲用意撃て HQ 対象は3つ効果は見られない理解効果は見られない
Yeah, this seems like it could be Bayonetta 3. Yep, Bayonetta 3. Yep. That confirms it.
Bad boy.
Is that the same actress? I know there was some confusion. Whoa, I like that design.
It seems I'm unfashionably late. But I'm ready to give you everything you want.
I can't tell if that's the same actress.
Right on time.
Doesn't quite seem like it, but I could be wrong.
Let's dance.
I was just checking the resolution and just seeing. Bayonetta 3. Cool. Did it show our release date? No, it just shows a release here. Wait. What?
What you just saw was the latest trailer for Bayonetta
Finally,
3.
they've announced that, what, in
We announced
2017?
this game in 2017.
Yeah.
And we thank you for your patience. This game will launch next year. We hope you look forward to Bayonetta's new encounters. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
So that's it? I guess that's it. Well then, that was pretty interesting. Honestly, there was some good stuff in there. But there was also not a whole lot of interesting stuff. I think honestly the stuff I was the most excited was the Kirby and the Forgotten Land and the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack thing that they're adding. I think that's all they announced. Like, I think that's... like, that was new, that was interesting. Yeah. And the Mario movie, yeah. But I don't consider that a game. Well, that was an interesting ride. So I hope you guys all enjoyed that, and I'll see you hopefully pretty soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.